Welcome back to Ame's Bookshelf. I am Amehana Arashi, or Teresa Garcia, and I am here at the bookshelf to review Kill, Cry, or Die by Peter A. Muller. This book I have given a 5-star rating. My opinion of the age rating is PG-13 for one or two areas. Most of it is general or PG, but there are a couple areas that parents might want to have discussions with their children. This one was brought to my attention via an email, and I forget who it was that emailed me, and I don't particularly want to go back and look for the name just in case this person didn't want his or her name out there. But one day I found a request in my email to read this book. So I read it after it was pointed out that the cover is a picture of Mount Shasta, which I'd recognized immediately, and I would have read the book anyway just after it being pointed out to me. I had to wait a while before I could purchase this book, but it was sitting there on my to-read list for whenever I could afford to pick it up. And I was looking forward to it because I thought it would be a very nice break from the usual things that I like to read. I, for a while, got into a rash of romances through review requests, but my favored genre is fantasy. Now, this book is not fantasy. This was written by someone who had served, and you can tell. Some of the poems and other works in this volume I am going to have to work into what I read for the library programs that I take part in later, because I would like to introduce people to this work and perhaps get them to read the rest of the book. I don't mention or read everything that comes across my desk for these programs because time is limited and there are so many things that I read. But when something strikes and seems relevant to people that I know that frequent the library, I do try to make mention of it to them. As for the state of mind you need to be in to read this book, I'm not sure what that actually is. By the time I got to it, I was in a rather unsettled mind space, but it helped to settle me down. It helped me release stress in a very different way than just immersing myself into a fantasy. I took comfort in the chance to look at life through another person's eyes for a brief moment, and I enjoyed the shortness of the non-poetry pieces. This book I expect to reread now and then. I do highly recommend it. Please check out your favorite bookstore and try to get yourself a copy. I will see you in another video, whether or not that is a book review or something else. Now, before I leave, you will notice that you have not seen me in any shape or form whatsoever in this video. I am doing this to attempt to prove a point. You see, most of my review videos I do via face rig, so you're not even really looking at my face. But this person believes that my video channel contributes to some of the unwelcome masculine attentions that I sometimes receive. I don't believe so, because after all, that's not my face. So, discuss with me the kind of videos you would like to see me make, and whether or not seeing my face has any bearing on whether or not you continue to follow. Thank you.